Host is a masterpiece. This Shudder original film is set and filmed during the COVID-19 lockdown. Like many people staying indoors to ward off coronavirus, the characters host a group Zoom chat and they decide to conduct a seance. There's a lot I want to say about this film, so I will try and keep my views condensed, but I do want to start by saying that I want to watch this film again. I love webcam-based horror, and this timely creation is really creative with this. It really utilises the minimal resources at its disposal, and with the Zoom filters and the idiosyncrasies of Zoom and online meetups, it's something to which a lot of us can relate just now. So let's break this down. The narrative is great. Sure, there are other films that occur entirely through the webcam lens, but I love those. And the fact that this is relatable in some ways to every single person on the planet facing COVID-19 makes it so much more powerful. The duration of the film, this is obviously always essential to the execution of a good narrative. If it's too long or too short, there might not be enough time to tell the story, or it might drag. Honestly, this film is just under an hour, and at first I thought it was going to be too short. But then, towards the end, no spoilers, I promise, it suddenly occurred to me that as this takes place throughout the duration of a Zoom call, it could only be an hour because a Zoom call only lasts an hour, unless you've paid for the upgrade, which I imagine not many of us have. The beginning of the film was a little slow, and fair enough, usually the first half an hour of a film is about getting to know the characters and setting up the story. Because it's shorter, I felt it wouldn't have enough time to get enough in. But around the halfway mark, it totally begins to make up for all of that. The characters are pretty believable. It's very well acted. It's directed by Rob Savage. I don't think I mentioned that. And he's made it look effortless. The camera angles, the timing, it's all excellent. I don't know how difficult it would be to direct people remotely and to make a film online that's this impactful. But it's certainly innovative, and I predict it's something of a trendsetter now as well. And finally, the most important aspect for me is it's scary. Well, yes it is. As I said, the first half, maybe the first third, it didn't do much for me. But once the fear begins to kick in though, it doesn't let you rest. For that half an hour, your heart will be racing. Don't expect to breathe steadily until the end of the film. Maybe not even then.